Hi, my name's Josh. I carry Glock 19.
I'm Frenchie. I also carry a Glock 19.
Carson, Glock 19 in the shield.
Hey, it's Sergeant Josh. Welcome to the Well-Rounded Warrior, and thanks for watching. Today we're going to go through our daily carry setups, what we carry and why we carry, where we carry. It'll be a good primer on different people carrying different ways with different manufactured holsters and different guns. So we'll just get right to it. Alright, so what I daily carry is I carry a Glock 19 in a single soft loop leatherneck tactical holster. I also carry an extra magazine in a leatherneck tactical magazine carrier. So if you look at the carrier, you'll notice that it's not something like Jeff offers. This started life as an ulti-clip carrier. I was running that through fighting pistol. I didn't like the way that it sat, and it tried to rotate out of my pants, so I just took it off and threw a single soft loop on it. And it just so happened it was the perfect height for the magazine to not rub on me and not sit too low. This is my preferred method, and I've tried a couple since. I really like this. So the next one is something you also won't see on Jeff's website. It is a holster that we're going to try out. It's a single soft loop, almost in a recon style. It's got two holes for adjustment. I found that the bottom hole puts the gun up too high for me. The top one nails it. It's got a high medium sweat guard. It's just high enough that it doesn't pinch me upon reholster, but not so high that with movement and the gun out of the holster that it jabs me to death. But it has bruised me, but I was kind of being an idiot, so I probably deserved it. So with the holster, the way I carry it, I prefer the single soft loop for two reasons. Mostly comfort, because it allows the gun to pivot. But I found that it's more secure than, say, an ulti-clip that would be a single point of retention. It pivots less, and to me, prints less. So the big thing here is it keeps the butt of the gun flat if I need it flat, or if I get up, I can rotate it up in position to more easily grab it and draw. So that's why I did what I did here. This is why I run the way I run. There's different people, different body types, different ways to do different things, and we're going to show you somebody else that skins that cat a little different.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's Frenchie. I'll give you my little setup. Start with the mag. I am running a NSR pocket mag carrier. I had to give up a pocket for this, and I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I had a mag pouch. I'd run an appendix right about here, and I think I have it set up a little bit wrong because it would keep flipping out. So this was like the next thing I wanted to try out, so I'm kind of going through that test procedure. So that goes in the front right pocket. The holster, I carry a Glock 19. You guys have seen this before. It's RMR. I'm trying to run a light now, so I've got an X300, which brings us to the holster. This is I guess you would call this a weapon light Frenchie special. You guys, if you've seen my video, this holster is made by Green Force Tactical. It's basically their appendix rig, just modified a little bit for what I want. It's for a 17. I have a 17. I'm running the 19 in it right now. X300, like I said, single soft loop. I run it up front. It's got a full sweat guard. I like it similar to Josh's, like the single soft loop. The difference is that mine runs a little bit higher, so when I carry the gun, it runs a little bit lower. And you know, I've got the 300th parallel. Shout out to Jacob. So if I need to sit, what I can do is I can pull the gun up like this, and when I squat, it doesn't pinch down low. And then if I need deep concealment, I can kind of bring the gun down, and then it keeps it done. The only difference is if you run a holster like this, your draw stroke, instead of coming straight down, I have to kind of come in to grab to get a full grip on the gun. That's how I run my gun, my holster. And next up, you'll see Carson run his.
Good deal.
Hey guys, Carson here. I've got a 19 and a Green Force Tactical. This is originally their hip carry. I drilled a second hole in that because I wanted a straight drop for appendix. Most people like single loop. I like two. This kind of keeps it from rubbing my leg, as my belt's a little lower than most people. So that's not typically what you'll get there. Yes, they're loaded. Cock fags. All right, so over here, Frenchie was nice enough to give me the shield holster a while back. I recently got rid of my IWB mag carry, and I've switched this because guess what, fits there too. So that's gonna be their strut model, no stickers. It's some OG stuff right there. And so far I'm liking that. It carries very flat, evens out the front there. This is a single loop model. So far it hasn't been a problem. It seems to be balanced pretty well as far as where it sits, and that's what I like so far.
All right, so now we've seen three very different people carry three very different ways. I wanted to get everything together here so you could see there's a lot of the same, like you have three Glock 19s here, but you have three different ways to carry a spare magazine, and if you're extra gangster like Carson, you just carry another gun. But let's start with Carson's. So Carson's the only one here that doesn't carry his Glock 19 in a single soft loop. He carries in a Green Force holster that's got two soft loops. That's the way he likes to run his gun. He is a smaller person. He doesn't need the movement that the more round individuals need to comfortably carry a holster. My holster is a single soft loop, but you'll notice that where my soft loop is positioned is different than where Pierre's soft loop is positioned. I also don't have a weapon mounted light. So when this is gonna hit, Pierre's weapon mounted light is gonna push his more towards the center, where I can run mine more towards the right side of my body, which may be another reason that Pierre likes to run a pocket mag carrier instead of how I run mine on my belt. So next thing you'll notice, while this is a quality Green Force rig, I don't know about this pattern. It looks kind of rough.
The thought behind the text message I got was, "Hey, is this that Dex that hurts when you carry it?" And Christian responded, "Yes." To which Danner said, "Fuck Frenchie," and then the holster got made.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it does have a couple extra things on it that's not in their normal appendix weapon mounted light gun holster, but I'm just trying out some stuff for them. I like to push their buttons. The other thing I'd like to notice, if you put that down, the biggest difference also is, if you look, mine is brand new on the biggest adjustment. His is on the smallest adjustment, and I believe Carson's is on the middle adjustment. So this gives you a couple different things. For example, Carson has two loops. He runs it straight in the front, and he doesn't really want movement. So he doesn't get left and right. He doesn't get forward and back. On the different axes, his holster doesn't really move. When you do it like Josh in the middle, and you run it all the way down to the 1.5 inches, and you run an 1.5 inch belt, you'll get a little bit of sway this way on the belt, but you'll get no other movement, no up and down, no back and forth. I mean, it sits snug, it stays in its place, but you'll get adjustment this way. When you run it big like mine, you'll get, if you're carrying it like this, you're going to get this way, you're going to get this way, you're going to get up and down, you're going to hit everything. And when you have a little bit more luggage up front and above the waistline, it really helps. So you don't have to really adjust the gun. The gun kind of moves with you. So you can go up with it, you can go down with it. It's just how you wear your pants and how you wear a belt and how tight your clothes are. Carson, because being a smaller frame guy, if he goes up one size on pants, he's got a lot of extra room. Me, if I go up another size. I mean, it's sometimes hard to find clothes that'll go up that big and still not look like I'm wearing a jumpsuit.
Do your swings.
Right? All right. Well, another thing that we haven't really touched on yet is Carson's backup gun has a strut on it, which allows him to
Tuck your shirt in.
basically tuck your shirt and conceal a little bit better. I, on my mag carrier, tried it with a strut, and it wasn't to my liking. It didn't put it where I wanted it to be, and so I found the simplest solution was to just run what works.
So I don't run a strut on any of my holsters because to me, it adds a little bit of bulk. If you turn the gun, if you grab that, if you turn it a little bit sideways, you see it adds a little bit of thickness. That way, I rarely ever tuck a shirt in. If I have to tuck a shirt in and I have to carry a gun, which is yes, I have a holster with that shall not be named that puts it in a different location that lets me tuck my shirt in.
One thing I found about the strut, though, is that because of that placement, it helps turn the gun in slightly. When your belt comes across the front, it cants the handle in towards your body and runs a little more slim against your stomach.
All right, guys. Hope you guys learned a little something about how we carry. Maybe you can take that and use it in your everyday. If you like this video, click the like button. If you like it enough to see it again, click that subscribe button. And just remember, when avoidance, deterrence, and de-escalation fail, high rate of fire usually does it. Thanks, guys. Pew pew.